right, peace family, it's Jay Morrison. Let's hop into it. Section 8 real estate plays that we all should know. So the Section 8 Government Assistance Voucher Program is a program that we all can benefit from, whether we are qualified Section 8, what usually called tenants, or Section 8 recipients is the better word. Whether we're qualified Section 8 recipients or we are the landlords or real estate investors trying to receive that income, what we call guaranteed income, government income from our tenants. So I want to break this part down into two parts. So I did a video on Instagram, and shout out to my Instagram right here. Instagram's my YouTube right here. I did a video from one of my corner classes where we break down how you can use your Section 8 government voucher to qualify for a mortgage. Many people don't know this, but it's kind of old news, but it's worth me still saying that you can qualify for a 1 to 4 unit home, leveraging your Section 8 disability or government voucher as income for you to qualify for not just a single family, not just a mobile home, townhome, condo, but also for a duplex, triplex, or quadplex, right? 4 unit property. So that means your Section 8 income, so understand this, when banks qualify you, they don't care about the Section 8 in front of the dollar sign. The S is just a dollar sign. When banks qualify you, they're looking for what has been your consistent income. Child support, alimony, disability, government vouchers, all that counts towards your income just like your earned income. Your 1099 income, your W-9 income, your W-2 income, right? All that counts, as well as the income from the tenants that you would be receiving if you bought a multifamily. So peep game, right? So I want to get some layers to this to my IG audience, just to stay with me, even though I'm not eye-line with you the whole time. So check this out. If you're a Section 8 recipient, you're not a Section 8 tenant. You're only a tenant when you decide to have a landlord. Section 8 is not a rental program, it's a housing program. It's a housing authority program. So that housing, just as much as it can be rentals, that housing can be ownership. So if you're a Section 8 tenant and you use your Section 8 voucher to get you and your family a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom apartment, but that apartment is in a 3-family home that you're qualifying for to own, you could own that 3-unit, triplex, 3-family. You could own that home, but live in 1 unit and use your Section 8 top of market rent voucher to actually help you qualify in addition to the other rental income you'll be receiving that will also help you qualify for the mortgage on top of your government voucher and on top of any subsidized income that you got coming in. All that helps you be pre-approved and ultimately approved for your mortgage. So what this does is this opens up a whole nother ownership class to those who thought they were subject to just be a rental class. In my family, we grew up on government assistance. And a lot of times government assistance is a trap. It's to give you just enough where you can get by and survive, but if you make any more money than that, then you can't get the assistance no more. And now most people start weighing the cost benefit analysis and say, hey, if I go get this full-time job that barely pays me, it won't pay me enough to live anywhere. So if I don't have a job or have lesser of a job, I can get government assistance and it'll pay me to at least cover my living expenses. So many people get caught in the pendulum or the whatever you want to call it, this limbo land of wanting to do better, wanting to provide more for their family, wanting to raise their income, but in that gray area in between, they don't want to lose their voucher and don't want to lose the safety net and security of having a home. So what this opportunity does, think about this. If you use your Section 8 voucher or your disability voucher to own a home, you still can get the appreciation from that home. So when you're using Section 8 as a rental tool, you don't get any appreciation. So if you're on Section 8 for 30 years, at the end of that 30 years, you get no appreciation, no equity, no value out of that home other than transferring your voucher somewhere else. If you use your voucher to own a home, that home can build an equity and one day you can cash out on that equity through a refinance or a home sale and walk away with 6 figures plus from your home equity, and then have the startup money you need to leave the Section 8 trap forever. So by using Section 8 as a homeowner program instead of a rental assistance program, you can take advantage of the future equity and appreciation and literally beat the Section 8 trap using Section 8. You can use Section 8 to beat the Section 8 trap if you use it astutely and wisely for ownership. I'm not done though. Also, on mortgage applications, so what we're talking about right now is we're talking about financing. And I want to encourage you all, again, we have a free masterclass. It's playthegameofrealestate.com, right? Playthegameofrealestate.com is a free masterclass, December 15th at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, where I'm going to teach you guys how to do real estate like the wealthy, how to do it as a beginner or intermediate, but how to do it in an advanced strategy without well, unlock all the doors, right? During this free masterclass. Because what I find out is that it's not just the information, but it's also the resources and the community. It's the players on your team. Real estate is a game. And whether you want to be in it or not, you're in it. So some people don't even know they're playing the game. You don't even know the hotel you're sitting in, the apartment you're sitting in, the conference room you're sitting in, the land that you're on, the corner that you're on, the store that you're working in, the college that you're at, the prison that you might have come from, all that was real estate. The cotton in your clothes came from the real estate. It's just a big game. We just need the rules, and we need to identify the players and go play the game better. So, in the Section 8 portion of this game, you also, and in financing, you also can have multiple people on one application, multiple applicants to help you qualify. So did you know that more than one Section 8 person can be on an application for a mortgage? So if you got Section 8 and your best friend might got Section 8, or your auntie got Section 8, or even a stranger got Section 8, you all can come together and use your vouchers as long as you qualify from a credit perspective or other financing perspectives, that you guys can literally put your vouchers together and go buy a quadplex, a 4-family home, a 4-family apartment building together, all using the government's money, and then participate in that equity together at the same time. Matter of fact, if you had a big enough unit, you could use your Section 8 vouchers to piggyback other kinds of rental income together collectively within a unit, right? So that's just another play for, again, those with the voucher. I want to give you all some game. But to those who don't have vouchers, but who are landlords or aspiring developers and investors, don't throw away Section 8 as a real resource and critical tool for you to be able to get more predictable income, residual income, passive income, and cash flow for you and your portfolios. A lot of times we have a stigma that's been planted that Section 8 tenants are going to be all headaches. They're going to be the worst tenants. They're going to tear down your property. Listen, you can get that from any tenant, not a traditional market tenant. The key thing, and I learned this back in 2005, my first Section 8 tenant. I didn't know this 15 years or so ago, 17 years ago, but is that you can still vet and interview and qualify your Section 8 tenant. You don't have to take the first tenant they give you. So you still can do a background check, you still can make the full application, you still can interview them, you still can get a quality, top-notch person who's just in a financial situation where they need the government assistance, but they still believe in cleanliness, they still believe in family values, they still believe in hard work, they still gonna treat your property like it's their own, right? So we're talking about values here. Section 8 because someone lives on Section 8 does not mean they don't have values, and don't mean they don't have the level of integrity or tenant integrity that you want to take care of your property. So for my aspiring landlords and those looking to do multifamily apartment buildings and complexes and developments, don't discount the opportunity for government vouchers in your portfolio and that predictable income. A lot of times it can be 100% of the income, sometimes 70% or whatever proration portion that tenant may get because their work income, they pay the rest, that difference. So I want to encourage more of us to look at that. Now, what that does is it gives you more stability, especially when you're going into multifamily apartment units. You get way more predictable stability, right? And when you're looking at stabilizing the property, when you know you have these vouchers, these programs coming. So part of our investment thesis is affordable housing. It is voucher programs. It is multifamily value opportunity, but leveraging these public-private partnerships and these tax credit, low-income tax credit, or affordable housing opportunities, right? So it's a whole miss by many of us because the stigma makes us run as opposed to us taking advantage of the stigma. So that's some Section 8 game that we all should know just generally as American citizens, as people that are living in this real estate bubble or game that we have. I believe that we all need to get equipped. If we're going to bridge the wealth gap, we all got to get equipped with more knowledge of the world's most profitable industry and the most time-tested industry in the world. It's not stocks, it's not crypto, it's not e-commerce. These things may be of the future, but the most time-tested industry in the world is the real estate game. And all we got to do is become better players and ourselves, know the playbook and the rules, and get a better team around us to execute. And that's what I want to cover with you guys on our December 15th webinar, masterclass, online, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Playthegame of realestate.com. The link will be below in this video. All right, YouTube, thank you guys for hopping on and checking this out. Subscribe to the channel, like, share, all that good stuff, and I'll see you with the next gems on the next video. Peace.